Yes, we're locked in, fully locked into the finals. Take it to the rim podcast. Out here with a watch along in that.
Gang shit.
Myself, Rods, aka Who, aka Nets have killed me, and we should be in this finals.
Travel, bro.
Let's go. And we out here. We got man like LA Jules in the building.
I'm repping today. Golden State Warriors. Yeah,
we got Clipper Cam.
What's good?
And we got a special guest joining us today, man like Toby and that.
Shout out Toby.
Shout out Tobes. Boston needs to stop settling for shots, like settling for threes when we know Golden State to win, you have to attack the paint.
They're hitting though, like both teams will come out and hit 2 threes early. Steph didn't even look at the ball going.
That's cold,
Threw it to Clay and just turned around.
But if I'm passing the ball to Steph or Clay, I'm not looking. Yeah. I'm going back on defense because he most likely is going in. But this is but this is the thing. Okay, make that shot. But you see how he had him on skates there, yeah? He could, but the thing is, I'm saying that's not always going to flow through. Like, this is Marcus Smart.
Listen.
If it hits cool. But
people,
I want him
people were talking about Kevon Looney saying, he's a for a big man, he's a good perimeter defender. Against Luka, he is.
Yeah, because Luka's slow.
He's not slow, but he's just not. Like,
he is slow.
Luka's either going backwards or forwards. He's rarely going side to side. Jason Tatum moves.
Bro, he already had him on skeets.
Bro, it's a skeets pause.
There we go. Attack the paint.
That's what? 3 for 3. Nah, Brits, of course.
There we go. Good.
Oh,
Robert Williams, man, you donut.
Good block.
There we go.
Okay.
Good block. Yeah, Wiggins is being the Wiggins that we know.
Yeah, he was trying to do a family slightly.
Yeah,
none of his team will pass half court. Look at this. None of them were running back.
Look at this. This is so. That was dumb.
That's just the easy.
That's fine.
Yeah, he should have passed it before he touched the line.
That's fine.
That's the second team.
Yeah.
That's what we want Wiggins to do. That's what we want Wiggins to do, bro.
Yeah. Golden State love those little backdoor cuts, bro.
Did you man see how Steve Kerr came out and he was like, I didn't even write that. No, he said he hasn't written one play. He said all of them he just takes them from other coaches. He said that's what the best one's doing it.
No, because he's a fraud.
He'd be a fraud if he didn't.
He's a low key fraud.
Wait,
he's a low key fraud.
Said that.
All the plays he takes from other
He said he has never written them. Maybe he's exaggerating it, but he said he's never.
He takes a majority of them from other coaches, 100%.
Gina Ben or something.
Yeah, just in case we can.
I watched. You see, Jason Tatum's went on our record since game 7 minutes. You getting shout outs to the Celtics and that, but Finals MVP should it been him or Butler?
I don't believe in losing teams winning it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
and the thing is,
the Heat slightly lost because Jimmy took a bad shot at the end of the game.
And the thing is that Jimmy had 2 great games and 1 good game. Jason Tatum had a solid performance but 1 bad game.
No, he had a couple bad games.
It was that 1 game that way he scored 10 points. Other than that, he scored 25 plus in every other game.
I think there was 1 game he got 17.
No, I'm sure it was like 24, 26, 30. Oh, come on, dude.
Oh.
The thing is, Robert Williams, don't jump at Wiggins, bro. Like, why is Robert Williams... Oh, look at that. Horford comes back. Why is Robert Williams flipping jumping against Wiggins on the 3-point line? Don't do that.
Oi.
Steph, splash.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a high scoring game.
So I'm going to for FO.
Yeah.
Anyone upstairs?
Mom. Just Mom.
Bro, you've been making up too much.
No, bro. I told us to make it loud. Got. Damn, champion,
Yeah,
bro.
Jaden.
This is the way that Boston.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go.
You know Boston have to win the game, man.
Let's
they have
go.
to out rebound. They have to
Out rebound and attack the
Hustle,
paint.
out everything.
Attack the paint. Get Kevin Looney in foul trouble.
Come on. Bro, did you see? Yeah, I must have tweeted something about Looney, and they auto-corrected Kevon and changed it to Kevin. Some guy on Twitter called me a casual. It's like, oh, dude, because I got his name wrong.
How does that mean you're casual?
Yeah, we'll take that.
I said that's great defense.
Yeah, we'll take that.
You're
Or
not
Draymond
lying
Green.
again.
This is supposed to be so regular season. This is number 1 and number 2 defensively, yeah, in the whole NBA. Defense wins championships.
I've
Clearly.
always said that, bro.
Come on, Al.
So you say someone like the X Factor with Robert Williams, he's a kind of player in every championship winning team that people don't realise he needs to have. Oh, Steph,
Fuck, bro.
he's on that madness.
Yeah, I mean he's at home. He's at home. Steph's at home.
I said Warriors will win this game, by the way.
I think Warriors will win.
Yeah,
this.
Warriors. I thought Warriors to win game 1 is they're at home. They've been here before. They know what
To
to
me,
do.
the pivotal game's game 2. They can go 2 up and go to
Game
Boston.
2 and game 3 because with the Warriors as well. Usually game 1 and 2 they're cool, but game 3 is where it gets a bit iffy. But if they lose game 2, that's great for the Celtics. But obviously this game 1 is Tekiano.
What should I do during breaks or not? Just leave it.
Also, the League Pass shows American break. Adverts.
Shows the American advert, so.
That's alright. To be fair, I just because all my lot, we love basketball in my house, and they'll all be watching it anyway.
Well, this now.
Yeah. My brother and my two sisters.
My brother's up. He's messaging me now. I told him to come, but he's a sleeper. As in, he'll fall asleep like.
No, mine, I actually rate them when it comes to this thing. They'll wake me up when I fall asleep, bro. Oh, my whole house wants Golden State. Fuck Boston, innit?
What?
Bro, Boston are the ops. Racist
What's the
ops.
odds? Nah, I'm not doing that.
No, I'm not doing that. Jason Tatum and Jalen
Exactly,
Brown.
man.
Yeah, I'm not
I
doing
don't
that.
care about
They're
them.
led by a young kid. They start all a black starting five.
Nah, I don't care about them.
Who tweeted this? So I'm looking, got 10,000 likes. It's a lot of retweets. That's an old head.
That's John Paul.
It's a good song. I forgot who sings it. The date, as we know, it's a guy that's been around for a while.
Guys, better bolo, bro.
And he's flipping what? How old is he? 38, 39?
Who?
Iggy.
Nah,
It's
man.
like 34, no?
He got drafted in 2004, the year after LeBron.
Yeah.
I can't. He went to
No,
Arizona. I
that
think,
means he's
for 1 year.
36 then.
He'd be same age as LeBron.
36, 37.
37.
Iggy's 38.
Fucking hell.
He's 38.
Yeah.
He turned 38 in January.
Maybe he did 2 years in college.
Clay, it's just that random. He probably had that song playing in his head and the one that associates that with something he saw.
If you don't want like pizza, I can put pizza as well. Just let me know. Alright, so
It's serious dippers. Where'd you get it from?
I'll need everything.
Oh.
Yeah. So obviously last time we recorded, we did all NBA teams.
Yeah.
And we gave our thoughts on what would happen at the end of the conference finals. I can't remember if Golden State had won theirs already.
I read that one day.
I don't think they had, you know.
No, I haven't.
I don't think they had. Jay-Z's there. Bro, have you seen the price of these finals tickets are like from $800 to like bags?
What, $800 is going to get you?
Yeah, it was sitting in the nosebleeds, man.
You might as well watch it at home.
High key. I would still go though. I can't.
800, bro. You're
To
clean.
be all the way up there.
You're cleaning the ceiling, bro.
But at the same time, you can say you're there, innit?
Yeah, but you're doing
You
maintenance.
ever sat in like the top seats at the no one's there? That's terrible, man.
That's
This is
the
a good defensive team as well. They're man rattled, but that's Marcus Smart's fault, bro. In my head, yeah. Exactly, Steph Curry sits over half court. Marcus Smart needs to be under.
On him.
Yeah, Mark needs to be on his.
If you want to stop this guy over the course of this series,
He's got 11 points already.
that's what I mean. You can't let him go off, bro.
4 for
11
5,
points
3 or 4
already.
for 3. A light skin assassin. I'll be honest though, I don't think Golden State can. Ooh,
Oh.
tough.
Jalen.
That is very tough.
A certain man was saying Jalen Brown's going to be a reason why they win this series if they win.
I think he would be there. He has to be a different player because Tatum can't do it, and Tatum's gonna have off nights as well.
He's on a madness. When he's like this, he can't even do nothing.
Yeah,
Steph Curry is.
yeah.
When Steph Curry's like this, like, there's not many players that can do anything to put him out of
He
it.
needs that Finals MVP, bro. He
Mm.
needs
That's
that
why he's
Finals
performed. That's why he's on it.
He does do this sometimes though.
Of course.
Like, he does go off in
He
games.
has good-
It's just consistent.
Mad assist. Good block.
Yes,
What
go.
a block from Jalen Brown.
Yes, go, Jalen.
What a
I can't
block.
lie, they needed that, you know.
On Looney
Amazing,
as well.
amazing two-way. And look, Looney's still down.
Finish?
Boom, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's flipping go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Relax yourself. You
That's
just
right,
got Celtics.
JB. That's right,
I
JB.
wonder. I don't know who I want to win. Joe, I want the Celtics to win for my agendas.
Wait,
But-
are they running Jordan Poole and Steph? Attack Jordan Poole or Steph Curry? Get
Yeah,
them
they
out
took
of
off. They
right
took
now.
off Draymond and brought in Paul. 'Cause they need offense.
Jalen? This is what I don't like. Look, you've got Jordan Poole and Steph Curry on the floor defensively. Attack them. They can't. Them boys can't guard. Them boys can't guard. Attack them.
And then he came down.
I'm attacking Jordan Poole now.
Something I do like about Boston's whole playoffs,
Mm.
they played it with a good level of intensity, man.
Yeah.
Like, there's a meaning to what they've been doing, and they've had a very tough run.
Ooh.
Ouch. I proper respect what they've done this playoff.
Oh.
Ooh, hard fall.
Scott Williams needs to relax, man. He needs to relax.
So that's the kind of thing that sometimes I'm surprised the ref don't call. Because that's kind of dangerous. Even though it's not a
A
foul.
foul on who?
No, like, you won't call him Kevin Looney. It's not a foul, but it can be called as one because it's kind of dangerous.
Against who? Looney?
Yeah, no, against Williams.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not a foul, but
Yeah,
that
he's-
sloppiness could be called as a foul.
He's
which
to
is
relax.
stupid.
Tatum's off, by the way. So I saw that Derek White had no Division 1 college offers
Really?
at all. He went to like a D2 school as a walk-on, and then he ended up. And he must have earned a scholarship at D2, and then he got a space at Colorado on their team. All I'm saying is, yeah, considering how well Steph has started and the Warriors have started, it's only a 5-point game. Both teams came out hot though, I can't lie.
Yeah,
It was
so
like
it started flat,
20 to 25 with 3 minutes to go. It's a high scoring game considering both teams are good defensive teams as well. But maybe that just cancels each other out, isn't it?
But this is what I'm saying. They need to attack. If look, you've got Jordan Poole and Steph Curry, them boys can't guard. You have to attack. I would say you attack Steph Curry every time
No,
because you need
can't
to.
guards are very strong.
But also, they can't
Okay.
guard who because
Okay, but
Yeah.
because
is Steph Curry stopping Jalen Brown? No.
no, that's that. And I get what you're saying. They're gonna run.
I'm
people
saying
to
they
get-
should
to get
run
one of
whoever
those guys.
offense. I'm saying they should run whoever offense on Curry, on defense.
Yeah.
Even though Curry, yes, he likes to run, but if we make him work on defense,
Yeah,
it's gonna have less energy for offense.
yeah.
Do that. Just do whoever offense on Curry and Jordan Poole. Bro, hit up Jordan Poole. Take him to the post.
Yeah.
Take him to the rim. No pun intended. You know what I mean? Do that. Bruise him up a bit. So when it comes to offense, you can't be a shifty.
Wow.
I-
It's a free throw.
I hear what you're saying, yeah. But you look at the lineup that Boston have on the court right now: Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Derek White, Al Horford, and Grant Williams. Out of them, who's the offensive threat? Jaylen Brown. After that, it's a massive drop off.
Smart.
The Warriors are slightly like they can chill on defense quite a few
Yeah, but
rotations in this
I
one.
won't expect Tatum to be out over this game for more than like 4 minutes.
No. They're I think they've been running like consistent rotations as well. Like where they let Tatum comes out early and they let Brown cook.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't love
Not for unit, well, I
a
mean,
little bit. That's tough as well. Draymond's back in.
okay.
Got the gem score there.
Yeah. But if you put pressure on him like that, man, you're gonna force him to the basket. Yeah. Horford. Horford had Steph on him and this brother's still going to the rim.
Derek White is very questionable sometimes now, man.
To be fair, he has been a really good pickup though from
I mean, they weren't in the finals last year, and the only real difference in their two, you say the biggest differences are the fact they got Al Horford back,
Mm.
and they got Derek White in that trade. Flipping hell, man.
It's a bit Tekiana.
But you have to give credit to them, you know. Coming out the East to me is very tough.
I'd say this year especially, like
This year.
most competitive it's been for a while.
You're looking at the Nets, who were a big letdown, then you got Milwaukee, who, I mean, Middleton wasn't there, but still beating Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
impressive.
at the end of the day, they've taken down,
Then they beat the number 1 seed, even though it's back to back game 7, they did it.
like, it's mad. Like, you really, like, you, bro,
They're not
you
this-
smoked off.
No, the playoffs hasn't actually been that good. A lot of the series haven't been good.
I wouldn't say it
No,
hasn't.
in the West, there, but I'm saying the East is
Yeah, no, the East, Boston's
East
calm.
from round 2. East
Lit.
from round 2 has been calm.
No, Boston split. Round 1 Boston, round 2 Boston, Boston, the whole, they had lit series, everyone.
Even the sweeps, every single one of those games were close. Even that sweep, sorry, every one of those games was like a close game.
Yeah, it was, I was intrigued, but their body run, there's barely games that have been, like,
Slightly though, that Miami series was not because there were blowouts either way until
the last.
Yeah, and then
until basically game 7 anyway, innit?
Yeah, in terms of the quality of the series, yeah, but the fact that the game, it went to 7, innit, like, at least, in the West, the only game 7s were Dallas against Phoenix. I think that might be it. Doesn't need to be a game 7 for it to be good, but I just think, like, the Memphis and...
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, it's a bit of irrelevant.
Real quick, but there was a kid doing air guitar and he was doing it up here, bro. If you're gonna do it properly, bro. Why you air guitar in your chest? Where's
I was
the
playing the
time?
violin or something, like...
Ah, come on, man.
I feel like this series could easily go 7th, and I hope it does.
I hope it does go. I ever want it. Yeah, 7 games.
No, I can't do a game 7, bro.
You can't.
No,
I'd want it to be 7 games.
that's too much, like, yo, Boston could win it, bro.
That's too much like Boston could win. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, it's like LeBron, like the East team coming back, game 7 in the finals, away at Golden State.
Bro, I remember so since I went to my boys' house to watch that game, and I'm sitting there like, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way. But that game stayed close the whole way. And
Yeah.
what I think the moment at which I realised there was a good chance that Cleveland were gonna win. When Steph did that bullshit behind his back pass and went out of bounds,
yeah.
and they started making memes out of it of him throwing the trophy out, I was like, yeah, they're going out.
But it shows that game 7 pressure is different.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, I even remember both teams went on a mad stretch for like 2 minutes. None of them could score.
No
Obviously,
block.
LeBron's block was massive, but no one could score.
I don't feel like they should show this. But cool. Crazy, man. Yeah.
Choked him. Clay Thompson is on the choke team, though.
It is quite mad though, like saying how different the Warriors are with Clay.
Yeah, it's true.
Because they had Paul last year, they had Wiggins last year. Obviously, those guys have had more time to just play together, get more acquainted with the system, just be better.
there
Really.
is, right.
I think about Hades.
Look at this! Look at the distance!
Like, bro, why is Steph open like this?
It wasn't even hard. He didn't do anything. Smooths his spot. And
You just
Because
push-
Pritchard, bro,
push-
that
push it off,
Pritchard, or whatever,
Pritchard.
Mr. P, bro.
Pritchard, yeah.
Come on.
He needs to lock in for that one.
Fam. You're not on this floor
You're
for
running
Oh, man! Why do you keep giving
You keep giving the ball Derek White and he's just taking
Yeah,
threes
running
and
this lineup.
they're all back rim.
have you seen the lineup already that they've had?
for Boston? Or
Yeah, a
for,
lot of players already.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The finals, just a bit.
I
you
feel
know
like because Golden State go deep, you're going to have to, like, you Golden State,
Like,
is that Mo Spates?
yeah. I mean, you're not gonna.
That's not Mo Spates, is that? Is that Iggy?
where?
Yeah,
Number 9. Bro, he looks like Mo Spates. That's
because yeah,
crazy.
Iggy said that that was gonna play in the final. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him though.
He should do this.
Let's go Pritchard. Oh, see, you should have taken that, man.
I can't lie. Times like this, no. Okay. At times like this, I need Tatum to be more assertive and take control. Just because I don't need to see Derek White shoot 3 threes in a row.
Like every possession, he shot threes.
Maybe they're trying to get him going, innit? Good defense. Draymond's going to start. Draymond, I should have put a bet on for Draymond to get technical. Tough finish.
Oh.
Oh shit. He's like, damn, I'm old. Damn.
He said he's like shit.
I ain't a young boy no more.
Shit.
Making my quick return for this.
They hit me in the gut.
This ain't an offensive foul. It's a tough finish.
Oh, the knee.
That's
Fair
not
enough.
offensive foul, man.
It's not fair events like it's.
He did a Euro step, tried to go around him. He
Like,
cut.
if he jumped high, it wouldn't
That's
have hit him.
not a swing
I think it's the
after.
landing also. That's
You got hit in the nuts. Yeah, he did. Yeah. To be fair, he probably can't have kids anymore, innit?
Oh my.
it's too early, too late. Alright. Everyone
That's
say
it. Too early, too late.
Yeah, I can't be having
It's
these.
probably half 2, you know.
You don't feel it though. No, I'm here.
No, I would have been watching this regardless, so it don't make no difference.
But it's humiliation as well.
Finals.
Jason Tatum can't have this disappearing acts, man. You need to be assertive.
Draymond's not locked in. Okay, bro.
It's offensively he does this, isn't it? Are you surprised?
Who?
Draymond?
Yeah, offensively, he's
Just
not the most
because-
gifted.
Just because normally he gets like that's an open shot.
Yeah, that's a shot that he will make.
He doesn't. Like, I don't expect him to hit contestants, but he needs to hit open shots. Oh man. You know, like we're always gonna be the finals in this country is always gonna be like this unless you get a team like Memphis that are playing. Steph is on fire, bro. Steph is on fire.
He wants this finals MVP. He wants his finals MVP.
21 points already.
But this is 2K stats, bro.
The only thing that's slightly mad is no one else is really scoring.
Nah.
And the thing is, they're only down by 4. And
Yeah.
Steph has scored 21 points.
He hasn't sat yet.
in the
bro.
first quarter.
Why is there?
I don't understand. This is what I'm talking about.
This is what I'm saying. Like
Tatum needs to-
Jason Tatum, why are you watching this happen? If he makes this,
Every shot he puts up looks like
if I'm Udoka, I'm saying I'm not super mad because it's not like
not
it's a
at all,
team.
bro.
It's
Not
not.
at all.
It's not a team effort. Like Steph Curry had to have an amazing 21 point quarter
to have them up
to have them up by 4.
But still, man.
He ain't gonna slow his Steph down because now that Steph has seen a few going like this, it's curtains now.
Slightly.
This is him for the rest of the
Imagine
game.
he comes out and drops like a 60 ball in game 1.
Yeah, Steph.
Yeah.
Bro, 21 points already in the first quarter. I won't be surprised by half
He's
time.
going to sit at some point though. I don't know when. But he'll probably sit at the end of the
But the thing is now, when they sit, that's when Clay has to come alive. Otherwise, it's going to be peak because
I think that's why he's not going to sit for a while.
yeah, because the 21
Also, he's
points.
6 of 8. Yeah, come on. You can't sit him now. He's on fire.
I was gonna say though, obviously Golden State won their series before Boston.
Yeah. Rested.
We were talking about that. What do you reckon that is that a factor? Who does that benefit?
It's 100% a factor. However, I would say that once Boston series ended, they still had a few days to recover and get themselves together. And Golden State will probably better prepare, had more opportunity to prepare a game plan.
Mhm.
However, with their head coach being Steve Kerr, I don't know how much of a game plan they would have really been going over. But I think rest is the main thing. Like rest and preparation is the main thing. Boston probably are in my head anyway. Boston have just come out of 2 7-game series, innit? I just think they're locked in it. So for them, I think the consistency of playing games is what will keep them fresh. This guy is smoking this girl, you know?
Yeah, no mercy, man. Smoke.
Alright, Mr.
Oh,
Later.
come on, man.
Oh my god, he lost.
Do you know what's done? He went for a layup here,
Nonsense.
left side, right hand like that, bro. You deserve to lose.
And I think him throwing the ball, I think
He might have done it on purpose, you know. He's trying to win that
No,
up.
it knocked hers in. I think that was catching.
Hers was going in. It was clean.
Bro, he went
He's a
left
clown.
hand, boom. You're gonna go up. You're meant to go up with the left or underarm with the right. He goes at the side. Bro, if you don't take her out on a date, yeah, he's failed, bro. How you gonna not win a jersey, bro? If that's me, bun that, bro. Bun you, bun that girl, bun her feelings too, bro. I'm winning
I'll
this.
stop, man. Take that jersey regardless, bro. No. I think I come out here to not get a jersey.
Oh, dude, in the chest, bro. Yeah. You know, have you heard about the drama between Steph's parents, innit?
Yeah, the divorce because he was doing a madness, innit?
I heard she was doing a madness.
I thought he cheated first.
He probably did cheat first. He was an
'Cause
athlete.
I heard that he was cheated first with Donna Madness first, and then they separated.
She's now with like a
now
family
she's
friend
doing
or something like that.
now she's doing a madness.
Yeah.
But he was doing a madness first, I believe.
Probably, I wouldn't be surprised, innit?
Because
Right.
that's why she asked for divorce, and then she started to do a madness.
Wow.
But obviously hers it makes sense because they're divorcing it.
Nah,
So
she's been spiteful, bro.
yeah, but
Charles the game.
what do you expect in it? Like, bro, it's like, okay, you done it, let me move mad as well. Would it benefit her? Physically, yeah.
If
In the long run, who knows?
if you're gonna try and one up or match me, you might as well stay together, innit?
Just to start to each other.
Exactly. What's the point of Ian in the score to then leave the game?
I wonder why he done a madness though.
Yeah, I think. LeBron was never.
So early predictions, yeah.
For this game,
This game and the series.
I think the Warriors are gonna win this game by 10.
Yeah.
But do you know? I really could be wrong. Boston could right now in my head. Boston have a better chance of winning the game than before it started because of how hot. They've also benched Steph, by the way. But how hot Steph came out, and then again it's only a 4-point game. So who's gonna get the points now? It's gonna have to be Paul, isn't it? Between Paul and Clay. And really see Clay is the damn. Oh, dish. Okay, yes.
Who was that? Who
Oh,
scored
Paul hit the free on the free. But it was a great breakdown from
that? I can't lie.
Paul.
I can't lie. I don't think my eyes can see Otto Porter getting a ring. That was a tough
Ooh,
shot.
what?
That was a tough shot. He doesn't deserve it.
What do you mean he doesn't deserve it? Why are you talking about him like he's a key player, though, innit? Oh, hands.
Good defense.
I feel like you man want Boston to win, bro.
I do, we do. What do you mean?
You as
Do you know,
well.
look, you know, if Otto Porter wasn't on the Golden State Warriors team, I would
So
have.
Porter.
If Draymond wasn't on the Warriors, he wouldn't have rings. Like, I don't want to hear that.
No, I'm saying if Otto Porter wasn't on the Golden State Warriors team, then I wouldn't mind if Warriors won.
Yeah.
But because he's there, I don't want them
What's
to
your
win.
beef with him, though? How do you have beef with these
He's
C-list NBA
Yeah.
players that no one cares about?
He's over 4.
He's on a minimum contract. What's your beef?
Terrible guy. How can you relate to Will and be so arse, bro?
What?
Absolutely
That's actually
terrible.
related to what would be so. Draymond missed the free throw. As per. Alright, this is what I'm saying. Get the ball back to Tatum. Tatum and Iggy is a big mismatch in my head. bro.
Look, Tatum, get the ball.
Right, bro.
Look,
Yeah,
Tatum,
it's
get.
too passive.
That's what I was.
Brick
He's
just
being
used-
far
This
too
was
passive.
look at him walking around. These are the reason. Look, get the ball. Okay, now
He's gonna go now because he has to. But
make that. Yeah,
there we go.
but do that, like, bro.
There is a big difference between when Jaylen Brown is on the court and when Jason Tatum's on the court in terms of
because Jaylen Brown's getting the ball and
yeah.
he's going. Jason Tatum, this was annoying. You're being too passive. You need to stop being passive, bro.
But sometimes, especially in this, like in your first finals, you kind of want to let the game come to you, don't you? You don't want to have to force your shot. That's how you end up with a quick 3 of 17 night if you start forcing it.
Especially if you miss like 3 or 4 shots in a row before you know it, staring down the
Yeah.
barrel.
You don't want to shoot your team at the game, bro. There, Iggy's rattled, man.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Get the ball out of Derek White's hands because
He's so composed.
these are the turnovers.
That's cash.
Splash.
Oh damn!
And he got the rebound.
though.
Nearly a very
Push him, push him, push him.
Push, keep going. Oh.
Okay.
And again?
Nah.
I'm trying to win the wrong team, bro.
Is that all ball? Cook him. There we go.
Ooh.
See, attack the paint. Nice, there we go.
Tatum's playmaking has definitely improved in the playoffs.
Yes.
Not even this year, in the playoffs alone.
But Boston's 3-point percentage right now is pissing me off, bro.
Because they're shooting well.
Very well.
Shooting as well as Steph. 8 of 16, they said, from downtown, both teams. But bear in mind, like, most of that is Steph for the Warriors. Paul is nice, isn't it?
He's really nice. I saw on the podcast that Nick Young was saying Paul might take a pay cut or leave because he can get his own team now.
Bro, if I'm like that's a bad shot. If I'm NBA team, yeah, I'm looking at Jordan Poole. I think next year he's a free agent, and I'm saying, because if you throw a max at him, yeah, or like as close to a max as possible,
And
then
start
you can get. Not even that, but the Warriors will be he's a restricted free agent. There's limits to what they can match. They can match whatever, however, there's limits to what they'll be able to run with for the future. Like they'll be crippling their team if they give him a max, or he gets a max. But,
Stop there, no, of course.
Are you getting triggered?
What you say?
You getting triggered over Paul scoring?
What's your problem, man?
Is it only because of the wilt thing?
I just don't like him.
But what I don't understand what you could dislike about a guy who isn't that good.
Yeah, like with Otto Porter.
Why
Otto
is
Porter's like
You got mad rattles,
he,
man.
why is he there?
Otto Porter is Otto Porter, bro. Like, there's nothing to him.
Tatum, turn up. Turn up, gang.
Fine saying, man. You don't need to. Say it for the next series.
Do you know who could do with Jordan Poole?
Who?
The Celtics.
You know what?
The
Yes.
Celtics could massively do with getting the Jordan Poole.
Yeah, they need a shot now.
Tatum's already said Jaylen Brown, this is your game.
And he's showing it.
Right.
And he's showing it.
I don't like that, man.
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't like that.
Even though I get it.
But you know what it is? He's great block. You know what it is, yeah? Jaylen Brown's got a good flow going, so I understand in terms of let him go off. I mean, as in let him keep going on his rhythm, and then like
When he starts calling off, hopefully.
like even if he doesn't cool off, but let him go on his rhythm, and then eventually, let's say if he's going off or he's getting doubled, then he finds Tatum more, and Tatum you get more than shots as opportunities.
I just feel like it's a dangerous game hoping that your guys can go off when you at certain points in the game, innit? Like
Yeah, Tatum needs to start good pass. Yeah, he needs to start
catch.
now, just so that as Jaylen Brown is also going off, he can match the energy, and then there's like because
100%, man.
Steph ain't shying away, and Clay's trying to be Clay's there like, yo brother, I'm here still too.
A lot of these guys, like a lot of the guys in the league nowadays are volume scorers, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they need their touches, they need the shot attempts to start getting a rhythm for it, and I definitely say Tatum's one of those guys.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? He needs to see like 2 shots in a go in. Then he'll be like, alright, cool. Let me go off now. How the performances, bro? Hey.
Bro, it's still doing it, man. I was meant to tell you yesterday.
What's still doing on?
What's that?
Bro, how could your phone hurt my eyes?
That's what it looks like when I'm trying to do it.
Yeah, your phone's collapsed, bro.
I don't know. I'm getting my new phone anyway.
When?
Well, I was meant to be ordering it. I was trying to order it today, but I didn't have enough time before I left for Whitstable, so I'll try and get it tomorrow.
Yeah, bro, your phone got that Achilles.
You know, I got Pro Max.
I've got 11 Pro. 11. 13 Pro.
I got Pro Max. I got a 12 Pro Max. I'm not.
I'm not the 13 one.
No.
I was gonna get 13 Pro Max,
They're the
but
same phones, man. Like, they haven't really changed them too
it's
far.
just like the Pro Max has 3 cameras, isn't it?
I feel like they're bringing out the updates like next week or something, isn't it?
As in, for what?
Remember they have 2 releases a year.
You know?
Usually they've got like a early release and then a winter release or something.
I thought I'm pretty sure they only release phones in September.
So I saw the other day they're trying to do something next week or something, but I still order my phone anyway.
What have you ordered?
I'll get a 13 Pro. Looking at that scoring though.
Players already, Derek White is a leading scorer right now, 8 points.
Like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have not.
But then again, Tatum's got 6 assists, so he has contributed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Like, he's not started. So it's like,
I mean, it's 6
imagine
assists.
if he started.
Hold on.
So remember what I said in the last series about firepower, innit? Well, I said Boston would win. I said in 6. Obviously, they won in 7. Who has more firepower when it comes to these two? Because when you spread it, as much
Golden State has more firepower.
It's definitely the Warriors. Just because
Steph, Clay, Paul.
I think Steph and Clay are more likely
Wiggins.
to have a 30-point game than Brown and Tatum. More than Brown, innit? I think, yeah. But then you look, it's not even just that. Then you add Jordan Poole to that, Wiggins as well.
Wait, are those seats right next to the
That's what I was
bench?
trying to say.
Flipping hell.
That was E40.
Yeah.
So right there.
Bro, I need.
Those must be.
Silly money, man. Look at
That's what I'm saying.
Look at Otto Porter.
Oh, please don't mention Oprah and this amazing guy and that Dusty you, bro.
I just want to say that, like, this is why I don't rate Wilt scoring 50 points.
Look at the difference, innit?
And he was look, bro. He was like 5 inches taller than everyone, bro.
Everyone, bro. Also, I don't like this on Hall of Fame players because what is the distance that these brothers are creating on their off-ball screens?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Every single
That's what I'm
time
saying,
someone
because
goes to the top of the key.
the illusion of Steph running, and now because the Paul is also doing that as well, you get lost easily. They're running everywhere. You get lost.
True, though.
You get lost easily.
Defensively, you
That's
just-
nice. That's nice. They're gonna
That's a
give him help.
mismatch.
They're giving him
Double.
help. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna give him help.
But the thing is, he has to go quick. Look,
Mark Jackson just said he needs to look to be aggressive. Oh, wow.
why did he step back?
Oh,
That's a shot. That's a shot. I didn't expect him to step back though.
For the line, but still.
Jason Tatum had to go quick there, man. As soon as you had Curry, ball
Wow.
spin fed. Yes,
Wow.
yes, smart.
That's
Defensive player of the year.
That's a defensive player of the year.
Oh,
This is what
Horford,
we
man.
don't want. This is what we
Horford,
don't want.
like, give the ball
They're,
up.
they're shooting a free off this as well.
The thing is, Horford should have gave the ball up. What are you doing,
They
bro?
called him for.
I know you want to be in the finals. It's been
They
15.
don't.
It's been 15 years that he's been trying to get to finals. You're here. Don't act like a flipping fool, bro. What's he doing? And one.
That's what I was going to say. That could have been a foul, isn't it?
Should have been. Should have been.
To call that shit though. Tatum's got 7 assists, but 2 of 6.
That's hardly an assist. That's a little great shot.
Go. No, don't go to middle. Go baseline.
But Looney's there for the help. You can't go basement.
They are playing him quite well.
No, we'll put on. And that's all Wiggins gets that all game.
That's why when someone was like, Wiggins went off the other day, I was like, was Wiggins
No, yeah, because they didn't. Because nobody was on him. That's why he went off.
2-point game, man. And it's close. Steph ain't taking a shot for a minute.
Steph, pull up now.
Slightly, innit?
2016, Steph would have pulled that.
Cool. Oh, fuck.
If he made that, I'd be thinking, this is
It's
ridiculous.
cool off a little bit now, innit? I'm shocked they sat him, you know.
I was going to say, he was so hot.
Very
Tough.
tough. Tie game.
Tiger.
This is what we're here for, isn't it, man? This is what we're here for. Jules is pissed.
Jules is
They're a good team, though, isn't it? Like, Boston are terrific
To
team.
be honest though, look, I mean, hands down, true to myself, look, you can see the way this team during the regular season. And this is why when people criticise the regular season, this is why it's there. Like, you can have your moment to start bad and pick it up. And this is the result.
100%.
This is a team that, and a good coach that works on their faults and their flaws within that roster without saying, you know what, let's revamp the whole thing. No,
Yeah.
just let's switch up what we're doing,
yeah.
and make it better.
Exactly, yeah, because that second half of the season, Boston literally, the way they flipped it, they literally just continued that flow into the
They
playoffs.
won the most games pre-All-Star break and post-All-Star break.
This is why-
It's been the best team this 2022.
This is what I say as well, yeah. I've been saying, and why it's so important is that you build a rhythm in the regular season going to the playoffs, because that's what you're going to go by. You see what Boston are doing. Defensively, the rhythm that they built. Offensively, the ball movement, how they run, how they move. They brought that into the playoffs, and that's caused them the success. So this is why you need to.
Yeah, and as a franchise, you've won back-to-back Game 7s. People can say that arguably like you ride your luck with Middleton not being there, and you had 2 game 7 which can go either way in it. But at the end of the day, like you create your luck by the fact that you make those adjustments. So you even look at my team, you just decide everything about us is blowing shit up when it's not going right. Udoka and them looked at, you know what, let's switch up with him and try and use what we've got and coach and make it better. Because as they said in the conference final when they won, they were like people saying Jaylen Brown and Tatum can't play together. They should be broken up.
The turnaround that Boston has is I don't think this has ever happened where they started off so badly in the season and made it to the NBA Finals.
They were like 13. No, yeah,
11.
Yeah, 11. They were low.
That's insane.
11th and 9 in the finals.
10-0 run.
That's mainly Marcus Smart as well.
Is that what you want though?
Get
Marcus
that board.
and Wiggins had us all day.
He's got a hit back there. Kevon Looney, 2 offensive rebounds.
No
That's
box
gonna
out.
be big. That's
No.
gonna be very big for them, man.
No box
Al
out.
Horford needs to be better.
One thing I will say though, if the Warriors bring out their small ball lineup,
He's taking off Tatum again.
interesting.
Yeah, but Brown's still in. But you see,
Yeah, but I don't understand why Tatum's not on the court. It's 4 minutes 25 to go.
He's already sat. What's the reason? Put Derek White.
Fucking bullshit. To be fair, yeah, if it's one of those things like Joker said to him, if you're not gonna shoot, just sit on the bench.
yeah, and the thing is, that's
Right.
accountability. The thing is, and if that's the case, I 100% agree. Because, like, yo, you're moving like a pussy
He's
right
got
now.
7 assists, bro.
7 assists and it's only a 2-point game. Like,
Obviously, because of the assist, it's like, okay, he's still being effective in another area.
Boston are shooting better than
What's
Golden
the
State.
better field goal percentage?
They got 15 assists for Golden State. So
Jesus. Oh my goodness. Oh, if he hit that, yeah. Don't force a free. Don't force a free.
whoa.
Okay, that's big. Wiggins is a good defender, put on Brown. He's a
Oh,
very
look
good
at
defender.
bro. Look at that's the fast. That's a great pass. That is a great pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the fast twitch, yeah, man. Wiggins is a problem.
Yeah, Wiggins was good defense. Like,
It's been a good game so far.
It's like, bro,
But
he
he-
jumped late as well.
yeah. Jaylen Brown was like, that fade shot, that
Oh.
I thought he was about to pull up.
Nah, they're not. Now that Steph there, turn on.
Yeah.
Now that Steph is this hot,
Turnover.
they're not going to let him do stuff like that.
That's why sometimes it's also dangerous to go off early because then they're like, alright, cool, you had 21 points, that's it. We're finishing with 30, bro.
You got to. Right, Smart's back in.
Can't stand his green hair as well, bro. That pisses me off.
Why not, man?
Stupid
Tatum's
Boston.
back on as well. Right, close it out, man. I need some buckets.
I mean, if
you
Boston,
can't have a 10-point.
if Boston goes to the half with the lead,
Oh, Jalen.
that would bring them. I think that would be massive for them.
It'll be even if they're down by like 2 like it is now, it'll be big for them. Not many teams can survive a game where Steph drops 21
in the first quarter.
I don't think
Early
he's scored
down.
since, you know.
Let's go, turn the ball over.
The most-
yeah.
That's slightly Super's fault.
There's
There's
the
no
most
reason.
points since the MJ game in the quarter.
Seriously,
Yeah, most points
in a playoff
in
game.
a playoff.
Okay. Wow.
Great drive, Smart. Great drive. He used his
Okay.
shoulder. Keep Looney there. Extend the arm. Layup. Lovely.
Extendo. Don't foul him.
Man said Derek White is trying to wine pon Steph. Bro.
He is.
Boom.
You have to,
It's
bro.
been very good from Boston. Like, even there, as you saw, they collapsed him very well, and they had to make him
You
pass
got to
out.
defend Steph like you're a bigger fish.
Man, Wiggins is flipping athletic, you know.
Yeah, isn't it?
Like he's mad athletic.
Yeah.
Fam.
But it's needed though. Like
Yeah.
having him as a defender is so needed when you have to play against guys like Tatum and Brown.
He's been very good so far.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still don't want him taking half his shots.
No. But whilst it's working, you might as well, innit?
At least Jaylen Brown's good too. Give me down about this hockey.
No
Wait,
one.
what if you say you wanted to get into hockey? Right? It was you. It was the.
I love the fight.
No, Randy's
The
like,
scraps.
wow, man.
I love the scraps, man. The scraps make me laugh. Every time I just the beach report, I just see
Why
that.
am I a white boy for that? Because
You look guilty as fuck when I was saying this.
yeah, I tweeted. No, I must have tweeted. Yeah, I want to get obviously like NBA is good. I want to get into NFL and NHL.
Yeah.
And then Cameron was like, "What?" He's like, NHL. Why? They don't even show the games, bro.
Bro, there's no
It's a Premier sport, isn't it?
It's a what?
Premier sport.
Oh, flipping hell.
Premier sport. What do you mean?
TV channel.
On what network do you get it?
Premier sport. I'm on Virgin, innit? So I'm just following sports channels.
I ain't got that. I ain't got that on Sky.
Is it not on Sky?
There we go. Attack Steph. Yeah, but help came.
Yeah, that can't count.
See, the thing is, that help that came, you got to kick it out to the corner, man.
I mean, Jalen Brown, you can't shoot your shot and then airball it and then go for the zip. It doesn't really work, does it?
You know what, to be fair,
Unless there's a tip.
he picked up the ball mad early though, he shouldn't have done that.
He needs to relax, bro, because I'm seeing way too much like lower limb.
Yeah, he picked up the ball too early, like, he needs to chill for sure.
Yeah, the crowd have been bad for the Warriors. Usually the...
Yeah, Smart. Ooh, that's a push off. That's a push off.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that was offensive though, 100%. Because Smart was right there. You're not creating that much space.
He does flop.
He does what, but that was That was actually offensive. Like, look, let's look. Watch. Look. Look at that push off. Forearm. Come on, man. You got to call that. Don't be sure. You got to call that.
Just about
Man said he's done this. You got to call
Defensive
that.
player of the year, you know.
Yeah, 0 this quarter.
Hey, let's go,
Boston
Horford.
are up.
Horford.
So these good teams do.
Stay
Hang
around.
around.
You know, it'll be a great ending to this game. Boston up by 2.
Yeah.
Otto Porter has a chance for a game-winning shot. He misses.
Wow.
That's nice of you. Tell you who I think would be a big addition to this Golden State is Gary Payton, bro. The way that Boston are playing, especially like combating like Derek White, Smart, some of the smaller.
JT.
So, some of the guards, I think he's really good defensively. So I think he could make a difference. Bloody hope he does, because this is pissing me off.
Why didn't you go up?
There was contact before, and when he took the shot, there wasn't.
You know,
Let's go. This will take these though, man. Easy buckets.
You see that interaction with KD and Stephen A?
Yeah, it's childish to me.
On whose side? Both.
I can never really blame Kevin. In my head, Kevin Durant is a kid anyway on social media. Like, he doesn't act like an adult, so I just don't expect him to.
It's true though. Oh, 3 fouls.
Bear in mind, Steph has not scored a single point in the second half, and I'm blaming Steve Kerr for all of that. Okay, Clay. Good defense, man. Look at these rotations.
Yeah, we know what point going to do
Look at these
this.
rotations, man. Look at these rotations. Are you seeing this? Bruh.
Yeah, Otto Porter. Fail again.
You're actually just a hitter.
There was no reason.
To be hating on guys who aren't even that good?
A man said Phil.
No, I can't lie. He pisses me off. I can't remember why. There was a reason why, and something happened a long time
Yeah,
ago.
look, lowest in a half. I can definitely see that.
Lowest point and a half?
Lowest 3-point field goals made in a half combined in the NBA Finals.
Yeah, putting Wiggins on Tatum is very, very important for the Golden Warriors. That's going to
Jordan
be
Poole is
tough.
needed right now, bro.
Is he not on the ball now? Innit?
Not too early, not too early.
Why's my autocorrect change up to yo?
Yeah, more to saying you're ghetto.
Oh, damn.
Oh! Ew!
Boston really grasped in the half, didn't you?
That's what I'm saying, man.
And Steph Curry has not scored a single point. That's
I don't
crazy.
think that's the issue. Even if you had 21,
Not that, but I'm
half,
saying,
that's
like-
still good. They need to do more as a team, bro.
you know what moment of the playoffs was cold about Steph? You know when he took that shot, yeah? I think it was against the Mavs.
Yeah.
When he shot it, and it was like, night, night, boom! And then he goes, I was like, no, this guy is hard, bro. Man shot it, said, night, night. Like, people.
We did the.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
he shoots it, but he goes,
Cold, bro.
the mouthpiece there, he shoots it, night, night, boom, and he goes, no, I'm like, this guy's cold, bro. Okay.
Disrespectful.
He was cold.
So I was watching. What was it? I can't remember who it was, but it was like a lot of people said that period of Durant at the Golden State Warriors,
Yeah.
essentially, like dimmed how great this big three is, like Steph, Clay, and Draymond.
Yeah.
Like it really dampened it. That's the word. Dampened how great this front three are. So do you agree that this is his time? Like what do you feel on this front three? 'Cause I think this is big for Steph to win this
Oh yeah.
post KD and everything.
I don't. I think. So I've seen loads of things saying whether Steph benefited from KD or KD benefited from Steph, kind of thing. I think Steph, I guess, for his legacy, needs a Finals MVP. But at the end of the day, even if because in my head, Steph already has one. Because that year, Iguodala won it.
Yeah.
That everyone knows Steph should have won. That was some bullshit. I think it's important that he does it for himself. Maybe I think it's one of those personal accolades he definitely wants to have.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's that big of a deal. Looking back at the Warriors when they had KD though, I do definitely think that those championships would mean a lot less than this. You know, them winning this or when they won in 15 without him, you know. Looking at the scoring differences, I mean,
It's very
Crazy.
Golden State aren't getting to the line as much, but rebounds are very similar. Assists are very similar.
They're taking a lot of shots anyway. They're not really attacking the paint. They don't attack the paint like that anyway.
Tatum's been.
Quiet.
It is quiet.
But he's assisting, isn't he? He's assisting.
He's involved though. He's just not scoring.
But they're still up in it. So the minute it's working.
I think that may be one thing they said they're gonna have to work on him because he's gonna demand the double often. That's probably at Amon as well. That was cool at Amon, isn't it?
Yeah. But he missed the free throw, I believe.
Tatum missed a free throw.
Didn't he?
Alright, this is the only thing that sucks about League Pass. You get all of the halftime matches. And I'm trying to catch
Wait.
Steve Nairn and man talking.
What do you remember this?
Night. Like, I can't lie, Jack. That series actually really pains me. Like, I get people, like, sometimes I'm in the shower and I just be thinking, bro, how sweet. Like, it's not even fair.
You're scared of Brooklyn, aren't you?
Bro, I haven't swept my room and my room is
Dusty,
dusty,
it's
bro.
dusty.
I
And
feel like
the
what
thing
you
is,
got-
you know when your Hoover finally gives up, like, the Hoover's just not doing his job, like,
Yeah.
he's just moving bare weak, so the next rest will be to sweep. But I'm not even on that.
Oh yeah, Joe Johnson wins the ring.
Who?
I don't know how that's possible. 'Cause
Yeah,
they only-
Joe Johnson.
They said he only played 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But he's still a part of the minute.
Nah, no. He's not. He's not still on the roster, is he?
No, but he played the season, didn't it? So who actually won the
He
ring?
didn't play the season, but he played like 2 minutes.
Literally.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Best series so far? Probably for East and the West.
Milwaukee, Boston was probably the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said Milwaukee, Boston, and then out of the West,
Probably Dallas Phoenix.
Dallas, Phoenix, I
Yeah.
guess. But if I'm honest, like it wasn't that entertaining because those first however many games where Phoenix were up, it didn't seem that close. To be fair, Memphis and Golden State would have been better if John never got injured. And it was pretty good when he was there.
Yeah.
You just knew Golden State would win.
Yeah, they had no chance without Ja.
Jaylen Brown, bro.
Boston do manage to win this. What will it do for their legacy?
Well,
this is
it will
it's
shock
a different.
everybody.
It's a different big two to what we've seen in recent
100%.
history, bro.
100%.
Like a big two from the wings is.
They could be deemed as a dynasty if they can put another piece around. Zero, like Horford's great, but he hasn't got much long left. If you look at what they need most, I mean, a big man would be great, but it's not what they need. But they need a point guard.
Yeah.
Take some pressure off Marcus Smart.
They had Alonzo Ball.
Lonzo, there's a few guys. You can Lonzo, Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Shea would be great. Like I said, Jordan Poole I think would be good. I don't think he'd be a great playmaker, but in terms of initiating offense, he's that guy. I mean, he can do that. We need to give a shout out to Jaylen Brown because
He's doing like he's
he
been
just seems very locked in, isn't
so locked in. Like, I've really shut him out, man. Why is Brown seem to be always bailing him out for free, bro? Tatum is getting double, but he's not on it.
What?
Like, bro, Tatum's always getting double in it for them last shots.
No,
Can't give up.
look at that, Brown. He's come of age this playoffs. In terms of like,
And he needed to as well. There's a lot of shit being talked about him.
yeah, like just being a good player. A lot of people talk about his handles and this and about that, and they say he's inconsistent. But I think for quite a large chunk of his playoffs, especially when Tatum hasn't been playing well,
Yeah.
he's always been that guy that's been consistently putting in their numbers.
No, do you know what I clocked here? Derek White really thinks he's Tatum.
What's the really thinks?
Oh,
Jaylen Brown is just...
let me put these ones up.
Who what?
Jaylen Brown is a...
Wow, Adam Silver said, I believe considering no longer trying selections to play his position. So yeah, like what we saw with the NBA, sorry. So having it, you know, like the whole Tatum thing.
Okay, yeah.
So like, you know, and Embiid, innit? Having Embiid and Jokic being able to be in the top five.
Yeah, they have to, man.
I think we'll some coffee soon, man.
Yeah, but I've lost it.
You got him.
Yeah.
If he ain't, someone else will.
Boston need to wake up a bit with this transitional defense, though, man. Like their open threes have been ridiculous.
They take the time out.
Have to, because it's just Udoka must be so angry. Like you're giving them the most open of open threes. It's not even like they're having to work.
Why are you always working?
But then to be fair, Boston against Milwaukee, besides the Nets, they didn't really give the Nets open threes, but Milwaukee got a lot of threes. The Heat got a lot of open threes. And even one of my guys was saying, Celtics be giving up a lot of open threes, so his Golden State is
Yeah, but
gonna
everyone
kill
knows
them.
this is the one thing you can't do that with.
Exactly, but yet, yes, this is why they're losing right now. Or even down as much because they're a lot of these. How many is it open threes and then second chance open threes as well?
Yeah, this is painful.
I didn't know how you got it like that, bro. I didn't know how you got it like that, bro.
were ashamed to go there, you know. Or acted like they were ashamed to go there, you know.
Oh, they came in drip.
Hey,
Serious drip.
yes. Man said a whole warrior suit.
It looks like Ginny Boss.
He disguised himself trying to get pulled to Lakers.
Look at these box scores, man.
Would you date Genie Boss?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
How
man.
much money she has, man?
Yeah.
I be dating broke girls all the time.
I ain't got shit. I ain't got shit.
Alright, Steph got 26. Williams has 16. That's a quiet 16, you know.
Yeah. A lot, to be fair, he's got like a few in this quarter.
Clay's got 10. Paul's only got 2. Tatum's got 10. Brown's got 12. Smart's got 12. Horford's got 12. Derek White's got 8.
You're on the Miami Heat collective team.
One thing I will say though,
Very bond.
Kevon Looney's out rebounding both Robert Williams and Horford by himself.
That's mad.
That's not good. Boston needs to. That's the one thing Boston should be able to do in the madness. Huh?
Should be crashing those boards.
Have to, because that's like, you know, cool, Steph might go off. There's certain factors in the game you can't control. That you can.
You can definitely control rebound. Yeah.
Ouch.
Gets like that, innit? But this is how you get finals experience, isn't it?
But get in here.
It's interesting. You see what they do with Jaylen Brown, where they've got him just running around the key.
You've got to go left. That's good.
Come on, Jaylen. Circle pull that right there.
Oh,
Oh, what a move.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh my gosh. Steph.
yo, that was crazy.
yeah, that angle was nuts.
Man went behind the back. What?
Wardell.
You get your government there.
His shit is confirmed shifty. Lightweight.
Safe. What? Some of that jelly.
That's not easy, you know. That's just
Well, of course.
Steph Curry is.
But you see him practicing those shots.
Yeah. Going higher even.
Well, hit Williams. Oh, good
Oh my
hands.
goodness. Bucket.
No. I think this is where Golden State are going to run away with
This is what I was going to say.
But-
Third quarter was historically
What?
where they do
The
good.
third quarter is Golden State's favorite quarter. This is the quarter where they usually separate themselves.
Especially at home.
I think Boston do a lot of their scoring in the third as well, though.
But it's on the thing where it's like, if we don't get a score, we have to stop. We have to stop. And it's only right.
Mark Jackson just said Andrew Wiggins is out playing Jason Tatum.
Wait, what?
That's what he said.
Is it Andrew Wiggins? What?
He said, if you told me that we
That's a-
Andrew Wiggins would be out playing
That's a
Jason Tatum, I
slight
would believe it.
bit to me. To tell you why, like, as much as Wiggins, Tatum hasn't been mad offensively, he has contributed to some of those assists, innit?
He's on track for another. Jesus Christ, Marcus Smart, man.
Try not to laugh, bro. I can't lie. This is where Boston needs to pick up, because
Yeah.
this is a 9-point game that can easily turn into a 16, 17 point deficit, and they need to wake up. Like, someone
Whose shoe is this?
Steph's, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Still laughing. You're not ready.
It just happened in perfect timing, didn't it? That's exactly what I'd be saying about him. They need to cut that nigga off.
Oh my days.
A timeout? Bro, is it me or have they not taken like 3 timeouts in like the last minute and a half?
Bro, it's been very often. Count them, very often. This is a dangerous chair.
Comfortable, innit?
It's a dangerous.
It's comfortable, bro.
You packed that latte already? You're not playing.
Nah, I finished mine as well. I feel like I can't see.
Bro, I can't lie.
I need that coffee to start working.
Yeah, because I can't lie.
You're gonna be so right when you leave from this bright outside, by the way.
I know.
You can really see through the shutters, the sun's coming up.
But the thing is, need that for the way home, innit?
Yeah, high key. How was your journey here though? It was calm, innit?
20.
Wait, so everyone here had Golden State taking this game, right?
Yeah, I think I said Golden State take the first game.
I still don't think Boston will win game 2. I think Boston gonna have to,
Well,
because they didn't protect home court at all against Miami. But they need to, when they go back to Boston, they can't drop either of those games.
Game 3 is humongous. But then just to see what happens, they might nick game 1 or game 2.
They're still in this game, but it's not looking great for them.
should use a dance to him now.
Oh, you just posted it?
Yeah, I'll live watch it all.
I said, Derek White. Derek, why did you shoot that shot? Odell.
He said Clipper come.
My phone's on a madness dialogue. I think he'll be playing by game 2.
100%.
I do as well.
I think he'll be playing by game 2 because he ain't got nothing on his arm or nothing like that, and his elbow is a thing that lingers. Raw, really, raw.
Well, Wilson in away with it now. In away with it. It's bad.
This is where Tatum needs to step up.
Bro, look at the disrespect right now, bro. Like they're sagging off.
See, Jalen Brown's not even in the court.
What is going on, Celsius?
They need.
High key as well, by the way. Like the Warriors can really sweep this series just purely off experience alone. Like once you take the ball out of Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum's hands,
You can apply pressure and see where it hits you.
it's a lot of young guys, man, who haven't sniffed. Oh fuck! You haven't even sniffed like a deep. Like Derek White, bear in mind, was at the Spurs the whole time the Spurs weren't good.
Yeah, he's not got any of that championship DNA.
What's he? I don't think he was there in 2014. I'm pretty
Definitely
sure, I
not.
feel like he got drafted in like 2018. Derek White.
18 reasons why he's the worst.
Okay, Tatum, but you just kicked it to a 6-4 point, bro.
Gotta take that.
Shit, man.
Shoot now.
Good take. He got drafted in 2017. So he's the same draft as Tatum. But he was most likely a senior. Yeah, he was. So he's 27 compared to Tatum's 24.
Nah, Tatum's gonna be a problem, man.
In the future. Yeah. But they always say, "Oh, game one's like a feeler game," but I feel like game one of the finals.
No. Finals is different, man. Every game is mad. That counts. Obviously, if you're in away side, it's not the biggest L to take in this.
Not at all. Not at all.
I think game one's more important for the home team.
Yeah.
To assert you got that home court advantage.
Yeah.
But what you don't want in a game one is a massive blowout in it. To be fair, we had that in the whole Miami-Boston series, so...
Look at that pass, man. Boston not hitting their open shots as well. Who's gonna come down here and do something nasty?
Shot and splash.
Just on cue, you know.
It's not fair. It's actually not fair.
14-point game,
To
man.
see what happens with this Golden State team, now every possession for Boston becomes twice as important.
Yeah.
And you start overthinking your sets, making dumb decisions.
Tatum, go get the ball. Tatum, go get the ball. Tatum, go get the ball.
Look, you don't want. Like, this is what you
Just
want.
go get it, man.
They needed that.
That was a good shot. I don't like how, and I'll be honest, he's done it quite a few times in these playoffs where he's not as assertive as I feel like he should be. Jesus. Starts for you, Roddy. He's like, yeah.
Anytime
Roddy.
it swings to all four,
Yeah,
he just
Roddy.
gets angry. Okay.
Let's go. Get that guy back, man. F4 every day, all day. One, Otto, Otolowski.
Water.
Also poor.
You know the crackheads call him? Otto Butto.
He was crackers.
Nope.
Your eyes aren't open.
Huh?
Your eyes are barely open right now.
Swear.
No, we tired over here. we tired.
Oh, it's like flipping 4 a.m. nearly, man.
And this game ain't even slightly done.
This what happens when you're
This
dedicated to
is
the
why I
craft.
came to open my bag. I came to open my bag because
When you can't even see, man.
I was like, I realized I was looking at the game and the screen, but things started to go smaller, and I'm saying, is it me or like?
No, we got some
Pills.
energy in the form of carbs coming. As soon as
Yeah,
you need that, innit?
Yeah, once. Yeah.
So yeah, just don't give yourself itis, because
Then it's class.
yeah,
Don't use the
done,
what? Ice.
Itis.
Oh, ho, ho.
Okay.
Let's go, Tates. Yeah, now. Big blood clot. Who done that?
Shit. Rob Williams, he got shit.
By
I don't know, yeah, slightly. Ooh! Ooh!
who dropped? Yes.
Oh, Wiggins is up there, bro.
Listen.
That's a highlight reel,
Wiggins
man.
is up
What?
there.
Who dropped?
No one dropped, so Paul did like a spin move in the
And
lane,
threw it
kicked
out.
out to Otto Porter. Otto Porter took like 5 minutes to set himself. And then took the three.
That's why he needs to get out of here, man.
Yeah.
How you letting that happen, man? Big man like you.
Look, taking care of it, man.
Be ashamed, bro.
Don't see you play the game. I do need Boston to wake up a little bit, man. I think it's too early for this to allow the Warriors to run away with
I mean,
this
considering they were up at the half.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
come out dead though, that's what I'm saying. Like, no energy.
Deflated.
That's what we're only talking, what, 12 minutes?
What about
I mean,
14?
10 minutes ago they were winning the game.
But it's like, it's now a, what are we, 15 point left?
15 points.
Once Golden State swing at 50, that's it. That's blood in the water. It's done.
I wouldn't even say that necessarily, man. Like, Jaylen Brown's only just come back into the game. He's the only person being aggressive here today.
Sometimes get on my nerves, man.
Steph. Nah. We need to talk about this. Because
Okay,
Go on,
Jalen.
Tatum.
Yo, Tatum, you have to. Flipping
man.
hell.
good hands. Go strong. Good take.
Bro, Tatum is stinking up the place, bro.
He's sneaking it up, but I'm pretty sure it's a double by now.
But this is like these are shots he needs.
Yeah, he does, bro. He does.
Fam,
He's leaving money on the table.
like, bro, Tatum, what are you on, man? Flipping hell, Tatum, bro. Better not. Man, all Otto look good, bro.
Why is he angry with me?
You know I'm angry. Keeps me awake.
That's the rage is keeping him up.
Why is the ball in Derek White's hands? Stop doing that.
Come on, Tatum, man.
Alright, Tatum is being locked. Out to Tatum!
I'm not mad.
That's good.
I'm not mad at that, but Tatum was open. That was an open shot.
Steph's got 30. Wiggins has 18. Clay's still got 10. Porter's got 12, lads.
Who?
Then Tatum has 12. Smart has 12. Horford has 15. Brown 14. Derek White 11. 12 now.
I still don't know why Clay walks like he's a roadman.
He is, bro. He's bad.
Bro, he actually walks like a roadman.
You're crazy. Okay. 11-point game. Come on. They're playing press on stuff. Not really.
Hey, Golden State would have taken this at half time, innit? They were down by 2. 12 minutes later.
They did what they came. They came out here and did what they wanted to do. Innit?
No problem.
Foul on the ground. On the floor. Small. Ooh.
So 7 seconds left. Oh yeah, Jaylen Brown. Boom. Ooh.
Williams done.
Put back.
Put back.
Shoots on this for him.
You know.
Come on, man. Stop Stop it, Golden State, man. Fuck's sake.
That's a full foul, man. That's at 1.6 seconds left.
And they fouled it right.
But they fouled Derek White, it was just unneeded.
He said Kevon O'Neal. Yo, that guy. I think that was his Monzo card. Damn, he could have been eating.
Which guy?
On the TV, he showed a bit of his Monzo card, but I think by accident. If we can pause that, we're good.
This is very American motherfucker.
Calm.
How you gonna teeth from niggas?
Down by 12. This is gonna this is yeah, I think the Warriors are gonna win this game one.
Yeah, I just called it. This series I called it 6, innit? I just think Warriors' experience will carry them. But Boston as a team, this will serve them really good for the future.
It's true.
Like, because losing some, like the NBA Finals for a team as young as Boston, like you're looking at the Suns who lost last year.
And who they got back, who they got through to get to the finals.
That's what I mean. And they got some big scouts. And like, even the Suns losing it last year, their championship window, in my opinion, is closed. You saw it this year. CP3, if CP3's age is only so much, you're talking Denver not coming back next year, the 2 LA teams. I don't know what we're going to be on, but definitely the Clippers healthy. Still got Golden State. That's more of a factor. Thank you.
Cheers.
But us in the East now, I think the East is, with a team as young as Boston, it's serious, bro.
Boston they're gonna grow into something serious. But what they mainly need, like I say, that we've been saying, they need a good point guard. We're hungry. Can't have it, mate.
Can't eat this anyway.
What the cat got there? They already cat food in it. What, not even milk?
I can have milk.
Ah.
Milk and cat food.
Sure, you good.
Oh, right. I love it.
Wait.
Thank you, bro.
What happened to in the quarter?
Boston down by 12. They fouled it right when there's 1 second left to go.
Iggy got a big 3.
Hey, you can't eat that. No, hey.
Alright, pick up.
Toby, hey.
But she actually eat it.
She don't really eat human food. She eats chicken, man.
Yeah.
She eat meat, any meat, to be honest. But
She allowed to eat meat. Is she allowed? You don't know.
well, niggas, innit?
Give her a young drumstick.
No, I give her like, whenever I'm cooking and I drop food on the floor, she'll eat it. But I'm not doing that, no. You know how these certain races of people out here
That's it, sir.
giving their cat 5-star dinners now?
You can't. It's not for them, bro.
They even have the bib and knife and fork in their own chair as well.
Well, you're yawning, go back to sleep. I just saw you yawn, go back to sleep.
She was sleeping all this time.
Bro, my cat is good at this time, bro. It does not wake. He does not wake up.
Nah, she wakes up at like 5 every day.
Really?
Not my problem though, it's my mum's. Because I always sleep with my door closed, innit? So so she can't come in. But my mum leaves it open so that she can come in.
My dad even hates the bloody cat coming in the living room, but she has to stay in the kitchen.
Swear.
Yeah, when he's there.
Let's go, man. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Arsenal was short.
but you know what? Yeah.
It was a pass.
Oh,
JT.
but do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? I would rather JT have this kind of performance now, game one.
Yeah, but in terms of winning Arsenal, wasn't it?
Wow, okay. That was flat.
Yeah, in terms of winning basketball games, you can't really repeat that in this finals. Boston Celtics or whatever.
Wow.
Jalen. Oh,
Even, man.
oh. Jalen.
16 points.
Yeah, like I say, I'd rather Jason Tatum have this kind of game
Yeah.
now. A game that they wasn't even supposed to win, to be honest.
Oh,
You know what? Some point game, get down single digits, too close taking the timeout. If they score here, taking the timeout.
that's beautiful.
Come on, Tatum, man.
Orlando.
Oh my.
God.
That's 3 open threes that he's missed.
You can't have it.
We've not been a great one.
If Jason Tatum makes these shots, do you know they're up or they have it in the entire game?
Oh, yeah. Miss. You're not that guy anymore, bro.
Bro, you're
You're
old.
not that guy, pal.
No, that beta mentality. Man said, I played to protect Steph Curry's legacy. He ain't protecting
Oh.
Nish right now, bro. He can't even protect himself.
What's his name?
Jalen Brown.
He's got two.
Jalen Brown.
He's got two.
He said, you know what? It's not the light skins today.
Steph Curry's gonna come on soon. He has to.
Yeah,
Yo, the Warriors haven't scored that well without him, though.
it's true.
Oi, Tanyanga.
Jalen Brown is locked in. And who was that over? Okay.
Paul.
Over Paul. Damn, Paul's got over.
Woo!
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. 5 point game, let's go.
Big time. It's not in there for you, bruh. You understand? Understand.
Jalen Brown's been the biggest factor.
Yeah. And you know what? I can't remember who was making a case saying like, bruv, like there was actually really making cases about saying that, like, bruv, it's Jalen Brown, not JT.
No, I'll never say that.
Now, they're not saying that over, but I'm saying like this playoffs, like it should have. There was no. Someone said that that Western Conference MVP should have gone to Jalen Brown.
Eastern Conference, man.
I mean Eastern Conference, yeah, Eastern Conference.
I
Eastern
think
Conference.
it's hard though.
For me, the way I see it is, the Celtics are hard to beat when Brown is playing well. But for them to compete in the series, Tatum has to play well.
Yeah. But there's always a game where Tatum has a stinker, but Brown steps up.
That was game.
But then the thing that game, Brown had 40 points, but he had like bare turnovers. But no, Jason Tatum's been
Oh,
on.
your tape's got 214 views already.
What?
Well, I put it on Instagram.
200 what?
14.
Who's so weak?
American motherfucker, yeah.
But that got to them straight like that.
That's crazy.
Shout out all the Americans. You got in. No, I did say motherfuckers. Yeah, I said motherfuckers.
I was gonna check something, I can't remember what now.
He's locked in. He is locked in. you know what? Yeah, you think Jay Simmons having a stinker, or then again, it all does come down to rest. But still, come on, man. Look at Jaylen Brown. Look at that. Ah, woof. Ah, oof, oof. Paul, you wanted to? Bah.
He was giving a lot of people work.
Yeah. And then yes, over that waist, man. Bam. Let's go. Let's go.
I love this though, man. It's a close game. It's not perfect, but it's a close game.
Exactly. This is mad. Hey, JT having a stink and is this? Nah, shout out Jaylen Brown, man. You know us dark skinned niggas, we come out to play. We always locked in.
Not just the light skins. The Rangers in Utah now, isn't it?
Yeah.
He must be pissed. Look what happened to Utah this year. Look what happened to Bussy.
It was bored in the off season though. Same Brad Stevens. Got out coaching, bro.
What was that?
Austin said, okay. Head up, man.
Let's go. Nice, let's go. 3-point game.
Right now the air's getting swapped out the arena as well.
Great car.
Wow.
Oh,
Great block,
what
Rob
a
Williams.
block.
Great
That was
block.
a great cover block as well.
Wow.
Push the ball, Jalen Brown. Oh, God.
Oh,
Fucking hell, man.
if he shouldn't pick up his dribble, going for it up, just dribble it back out, man.
If you go that far in, you have to take the shot. Boston on a 9-0 run to start the quarter.
Come on, you can't be letting Iggy get dunks, bro. That's. Oh man, that's all brittle and bones.
Alright, 8 minutes.
Get right, needs to release that ball, man.
Jaylen Brown.
Jalen Brown
Flipping
is
hell.
locked in, bro.
Jaylen
He's
Brown.
been the best player in the court outside of the
He's been the best player the whole game.
outside of that first quarter. He's
Look
been
at
the
sort
best.
of nonsense.
No, not the whole game. Not the whole game. The
The
whole.
whole game. I think
The whole
the whole
Boston
series.
No, the whole Boston team.
Outside of that first quarter, he's probably been the best player in the court.
Fam.
Jeremiah is really just eating space in that perimeter. He's not even taking a free.
That's what I was saying. I see it.
That's good defense. So
If you yeah,
Yeah,
but no, the thing is,
that's good. That's good defense still.
not for Clay. This is Pritchard. He's 6 foot. Clay's 6'7". That's practice. That's shooting practice.
There's nothing you can do though.
That's shooting practice.
No,
Jaylen
Jaylen
Brown. Jaylen Brown. Yeah. Jaylen Brown. Yeah. Lads.
3-point game, 24 points from Jalen Brown. He scored 10 this quarter, bro. It's only been like 4 minutes played.
Cut again, yeah.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna take it, man. You need to lock in.
I'm not gonna lie, if he was locked in, they could have.
Come on, Pritchard. Yeah.
2-point game, man.
This is.
This is off, bro. Come on, Golden
This
State,
is close,
bro.
man. This is close.
Both teams are shooting pretty well, man.
Ooh.
Good defense,
This
though.
is what he
So
wants, barbecue chicken. Yeah. That's what he wants. That's the switch that he needs.
it's because that step back, he ain't stopping it. He's not stopping. If you're a big guy,
If
if you're a big guy, you're not stopping it.
not quick enough, innit? Al Horford coming in, is that the right move?
Yeah, man. He's going. Take Pritchard out.
Yeah,
But
it's
he's
too
not.
small.
I'm either taking Pritchard out. I'm taking Derek White out.
Derek White after Pritchard. A couple of decent shots in the last few minutes.
This is what he wants. Look, he went out too far, too close. Boof, step.
Wee.
Bunch of nonsense. Who came off? White stayed on, you know. Wipes it up. Who came off?
Richard, no one.
Ron Williams came off.
Mm,
In fact, that's good if they're gonna go small. Wow. 1 point game.
This
Boston are hitting tough shots, you know.
A lot of
Tough.
shots.
and Smart's been out for time. Smart's hurt.
I think,
You should come-
emotionally, he's up.
No, as in, do you know like
Boy,
what a flipping
Stephen
move.
Curry, that
What
was
a
nasty.
move.
Might have caught him in the air.
3 point game.
Do you see how Derrick Rose reacted like he's
I'll
about to
be
lose
honest,
it?
after that third quarter, I don't think Golden State thought that they would have to work this hard. I thought they just thought they would just close through it.
Good defense. Boston.
They stayed in.
Yeah.
Remember, it was up to like 15 that stayed in.
Yeah, it was getting ugly. Good, yeah, good defense.
Yeah, they're suffocating Tatum, man. To say, yeah, he ain't.
But in that case,
He's had o-
Jalen
no, but he's
Brown's
had
the one
open
that's hot,
chances.
innit? Like,
But the thing is, he's had open chances, Jason Tatum, though. So
Lord. No. Yeah, let's say don't force it. Good.
they're flipping out. That's tough. He got him back. He got him back. He got him back.
Tie game.
He got him
Derek
back.
White has dropped 21 points.
He got him back. He got him back.
Tie game. 5 minutes 30.
Derek White is doing what Jason Tatum should have been doing.
What was
That's what
that,
they
man?
need. That's what they need. Oh,
Oh, Boston about to make a run here.
That's just stressing me out.
Horford.
Oh! Boston.
Boston. Come on.
Hey, what you doing, bro?
Come on.
What's
Huh?
wrong with you? You're cheering as if you're a fanboy after they swept you, bro.
Lakers fan is pissed off.
No, I've got my Lakers stuff on. I'm trying to, hey, come on, Golden State, bro.
Wait,
Son, my California, I ride for my state, baby. Who's in your state? Hey, you getting swept, baby. It's just you and the Knicks, them bum ass
It's
franchises.
alright, man. You don't even make it in, bro.
I'm riding for my state.
You don't even make it in.
I ride for my state.
That's a
I
new
ride
coach.
for my state, dog.
New
I
coach.
ride for my
The only
state.
good things happened to Lakers is that Bron became a billionaire.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I know he's paying.
You might have to start asking for loans so that you can pay that luxury tax.
Let's move $5 around.
I said, Bron, if you pay off Westbrook's contract, yeah, then maybe you can do something. We can pay back.
That's
his-
life,
If
yeah.
I'm
can
having
pay
a
back in
player like
installments.
is a billionaire, that's a still
Active
paid,
player, that's a
like,
billionaire.
paid in sport.
And now you're telling me that.
Hello? So brother.
Oh, okay.
Mate, what's going on with Boston, bro?
Geraldine.
They're playing crazy, bro. Who the fuck is Derek White? Curry's playing like a cracker. I can't rely on they're stuck right now. Curry's great anything. Nothing's going on.
He said, "Who the fuck's Derek White?"
Like, he's just moving mad, bro.
Nah, he's pissing me off, bro. Because the shots he's making are hella tough as well.
Mad
This
tough.
guy, bro. Like, you were literally a San Antonio Spurs. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Stop scoring, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. Golden State's offense getting so stuck right now. If Curry ain't great now, they ain't scoring. This book, I can't lie, this Boston defense is crazy. I'm smiling at the court. Because everyone knows if he's on the court, something dumb's gonna happen. They're making the
But Jalen Brown, though, Jalen Brown's moving mad.
yeah,
good?
but what they need to do. I can't believe it's terrible.
The Joe Clippers team but need like Golden State, bro.
Thing is, I need to cough more in it. Oh, God.
And you have to tell. Actually, you can tell Klay Thompson ain't got back yet. Because Jalen Brown's getting past him like it's nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
defensively.
No, but no. See, do you see when I said from before that Klay Thompson is not a defender? He's slower. You man shouted at me.
No, we're not saying that.
But you man shouted. You
said-
man shouted at me.
Don't blame this. This ain't
You
a
man.
play.
No, I'm not saying. But I'm saying Klay is not defensively. His feet aren't moving as quick as.
No, you said that Clay will never be the same player he was.
No, I didn't say that. No,
it's gonna take a
I never
time
said that
for it
because
to come back.
Clay can still shoot. I'm saying that Clay, this right now is going to take a minute to get his legs underneath him. Pause, just in case. But like to get, it's gonna take him a bit in it. Like next season, he'll be back. He'll be quicker. But right now, he's a bit stagnant.
Like Golden State look a bit worried though. I can't lie.
I don't necessarily think they look worried.
They're not worried, but Steve Kerr has no plays fraud.
They didn't know what to do, but it's just a bit like I don't think they that after
No, but you know, if
15-point run,
but that
Yeah.
but that,
expected
I thought
this.
they'd be cruising a bit.
but you know what it is, yeah. Wiggins was on the floor there.
Bad people weren't on the floor. What do you mean? Steph
Yeah, I know.
Steph sat for a long period of time as well.
Yeah, but Wiggins defensively, man, you need that.
Alright, Joe, like, I'll speak to you after the game then. Alright, right.
5 minutes left in the fourth
This is
quarter.
clutch. Coming into
Another
the clutch.
turnover.
Golden State turnover.
Flipping it.
Boston are pushing it. Oh, I
Oh.
offer from the top of the key.
Oh,
Aye.
yo, this is
Boston up 6.
This is serious.
I'm actually concerned that
My bet already lost in it, so I just want to see if we game.
Ooh.
What was the bet?
Golden State to win by 8. Jaylen Brown had to have. Oh fuck! He almost blocked that. Jaylen Brown had to have under 23.5 points.
I said Horford taking it straight. I thought he was about to
That's,
Euro.
that's the right pass.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
That's
ball
great
movement.
movement. Oh,
If you know if they
Pritchard.
hit that, Golden State have to take another time out.
Bro. Pritchard. Come on, man. Let's go, P-Dog.
Oh, Steph. They're not hitting, you know.
Just stab me out the window.
Yo.
This is slightly reminding me of Steph Curry this season. He was MVP to start the season. He started going colder and colder in the second half. It's true, isn't it? It's true.
When I was saying, they called me mad.
I lost, like, in my mind, it's the Arsenal getting top 4. It can't happen. It can't cross my mind. Boston winning this shit. It just can't happen.
Also, this is one game though, isn't it? It's a lot more games to it.
No,
However, they're starting amazing. If they still game one, starting amazing.
You basically got home court advantage now. Obviously,
Yeah, that's why they call it
It's up-
stealing home court.
even here, you just have to win your 3
Look at her, she ain't smiling too tough.
at all.
She looks different. There's days where she's on, there's days where she's off. It's weird.
She's on. She's on.
There is no off.
Yeah.
There is no off.
No.
There's off, bro. Respectfully.
A few seasons ago, she was off because she was talking way too much. She was inciting other players to start doing a madness against Steph. Like LeVar and Lonzo.
Shut your mouth.
Nah, you would never. That boy is soft.
He's soft, bro.
That's why he's on all
When
these
she was-
pictures of her, innit?
When she was complaining, saying that that men don't.
Oh, that got me mad.
That
She
was, bro, it's so dumb because it's one of those where so many men respect Steph Curry that they're not going to do that. It's the same way they ain't doing it. Besides Mark Jackson, they ain't doing it to Savannah.
Huh? With all due respect.
With Mark Jackson said, with all due respect, I hit out the park.
Al Horford,
I
yeah.
don't know, we need to talk about this.
Al
It's
Horford,
an
yeah.
8-point game. Al Horford is made their last
Al
3 free throws.
Horford, yeah.
It is an 11-0 run. It's just getting.
But if any team had to overcome this, it's the Warriors that will be able to do it. Right guy to put at the free throw line as well.
They needed that to drop.
So Jeremy Green, as soon as he finishes after this game, like how it ends, I'm just waiting for him to go to the shower and go on the volume and that record.
Yeah, but you see again another Tatum assist.
See, the thing is, Tatum, scoring wise, he hasn't been there, but he's been facilitating.
Say what he's doing smart.
He's
Tatum
been
is 12 and
facilitating.
12 right now.
He's drawing in the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he knows that they're collapsing on him anyways. He's just passing it out.
Bro, Boston have 3 20-point scorers and none of them are Jason Tatum.
That's what I'm saying.
because Jason Tatum he's got 10 assists now,
12.
12 assists.
He missed both.
Yeah, he missed both.
Perfect pass to the free, bro. Yeah, Jason Tatum's got 12 and 12.
12 assists, so you can see he's still.
Another
getting-
timeout?
Hey, Steve Kerr is rattled.
No, I think this is Boston taking timeouts.
You know, I know why. You get this, it's a 10 or 11 point game.
He's playing
3
smart,
minutes,
man.
It's 3 minutes to go.
Yeah.
the defense already
Yeah, but
been
still,
really good.
if it's Golden State and is 3 possessions, I'm still not comfortable because Steph and Clay can just bang.
They can.
bang,
However,
or
It's
Wiggins,
they're in control,
Wiggins can decide.
they're
Wiggins,
cold right now, man.
yeah, but
Literally.
Wiggins will get open corner 3, bang, and again,
The
bang.
crowd's flat. They're cold.
Yeah. This is what Draymond was saying, that the Oracle is completely different to Chase. It's like, the only way in my head it makes sense is like West Ham moving from Upton Park to the London Stadium. The atmosphere is different.
Because the Oracle was, boy,
Yeah.
that place was so hard.
Bopping.
Like right now, they will still be trying to lift them up in that. The crowds are sitting there.
You know what? This game has had swings, man. Like,
It's like a boxing match, bro.
yeah.
But right now, the swing is really swinging to Boston. Where they get this is definitely their largest lead of the game.
Yeah.
Double-digit lead 3 minutes ago.
Keep
And these men have been shooting.
They made 37.
Because I'll be honest, like Golden State probably said
Yeah,
he scored 103 points with 3 minutes to go in the fourth. We'll take that. I just don't think they calculated that Boston would have 111.
Yeah.
Because is Draymond going to line or no? Because
No.
now if they get this bucket, they just need to chill. Yo, this is mad.
Now, Boston have shot. Oh, sorry. If they win this, they're getting blown out in game 2. Though.
Oh, that's a big board,
That's a big
big
one.
offensive board.
Oh!
I like
11-point game, man.
I like to think if Golden State can't score in this possession, it might be done, bro. Yeah, they need it.
Boston on a 14-0 run in 3 minutes.
14-0.
They need a 3. They need a 3.
Ooh. Yo.
You see the hesitation from a couple of their players there.
But the defensive rotations are perfect. Man.
Yeah, like look. Steph was about to pull that. Horford said, "Nah, bun you."
Yeah, that's
So you
Horford's
could have,
fault.
and yeah,
Steph should have shot that though. And
cash.
no, but he's ducking the smoke right now. I
He
don't know.
is. He is.
Steph, the same way Jason Tatum was stuck in the smoke earlier in the game. I need you. Like, if you're my guy, I need you to take that shot. I don't want you.
It's even like the Jimmy
passing
Butler thing. As much as it was the bad decision, you still want your best player taking those shots.
that Jimmy
But
thing was different though
I think
because
he
Jimmy
should do
didn't need. They didn't need a 3.
Yeah, he should just drew it. Tries to be hero, wasn't it?
Derek White, no way.
Yeah, that would have been curtains.
Yeah.
That would have been
If
proper
they
curtains.
made that, that's game done.
They want the 3. Let them have the 2. No, don't foul.
Offensive foul.
Really?
Whoa! Wow! Really?
On who? Draymond.
Review it.
They said no, you know.
Yes, yeah.
They threw this game away already. Then.
Wait, so what's Draymond? What's Draymond? Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh yeah,
Christ.
yeah. It's a
What are
foul.
you doing, Draymond?
Not playing ball. Okay.
He's given up. They've given. Yeah, Wiggins is active.
Flat, bro.
Wiggins is active.
It has to be.
See, I rate
Game-
Ooh,
game over.
done. Game done.
Game done.
Game done.
Game done.
Game done.
Game done.
Boston up 14 with
I
1
was
minute
for a
43
Warriors
to go.
funeral.
Game done. Game done. Game done. That's a dagger.
Boston have shot the ball and made 9 of 11 this quarter alone.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah,
Steph
it's done.
Curry,
It's
game
done.
Great steal from Boston, man. Great
Fuck
steal from
me,
Boston.
bro. Boston. That shit got real, bro. The ops are fully winning and not. Yo.
Yeah, bro. The
Oh.
Ops are well and good right now.
Lorraine's gonna come for man. Got my other friend Tish. She's gonna come for man.
You
Yeah.
can't even enjoy your bank holiday now.
Nah. Like tomorrow you'll see me just drinking. I've got a whole.
You know what though? I'm happy. Like, this is a great game 1 to start the finals. I think it kind of sets a tone. I don't know how many more of these we're even going to get to watch because of the timings that are on. Great.
I
Bro,
And
Boston,
one,
Boston
yeah,
moved the ball
I
so well.
get your bench
Do you know
from
what? They were still saying the way Boston moved the ball is similar to Golden State, but they had and it's like
They're not settling for the three.
yeah, that's the thing. And what's the best way to beat Golden State? Attack the paint. Why? Because they collapse, you get open threes, or you make the baskets. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what the Mavs clocked in like
I also
the game
think
that they won.
defensively, Boston have been outstanding today.
Yeah, they
Like-
they defended the perimeter well.
What they did,
At first they wasn't.
no,
No, they
but
picked it up.
But you know that's
Bro, Horford's got 25.
wrong.
608 career high.
Regular season.
All playoff.
But hear this now. You know the first quarter, Steph Curry. That is no. You speak about finals first game. That's one of those. I don't think Steph's gonna have a quarter like that for the remainder. Because to me, as hot as he was, that's the adjustments, silliness from.
They had
so-
some capacity.
I'm gonna blame this loss on Steve Kerr if I'm honest with you. Steph shouldn't have sat shouldn't have
Sat for
sat
so long.
to start the second quarter. Wow. Boston legit, man.
They are.
Very legit.
That's the problem.
It's just like, how did we get here? But they'll bounce back, man. I'll tell you, Golden State will blow Boston out in game 2.
But I don't.
And
Think
Boston will go away happy.
I don't think it's as much as forgiving as people think though.
You don't think? No,
No.
bro. I struggle to believe they're going to lose the first, like 2
No,
games.
I
to
also
start
don't believe so.
at home as well. Look at that scoring.
But that's what I'm saying. And
That's
he
mad.
look at the person.
Yeah.
Tatum can score.
I would say the facilitation, bro.
Jaylen Brown has been the player of the game. As much as Horford has been the math factor.
He carried a load of the scoring.
Like, Horford's got the most points, but player of the game hands down.
Jaylen
Horford
Brown.
shot crazy, 6 of 8. That's Steph Curry.
But have you seen? He was like, was he the highest ever most regular season game? Sorry, playoff games to not play an NBA Finals game. I think it was the
Yeah,
stat,
it's
the highest of all time.
This is the first time he's ever been in the finals.
Doesn't make any sense, does it?
I mean, it's what happens when you play for Atlanta, isn't it? He was at Atlanta, then he went to Boston.
He went to some Philly.
Atlanta, Boston, Philly,
Philly, yeah.
OKC, back
Right,
to.
yeah. I mean, yeah, they're literally, man. 141 playoff games. Philadelphia are actually embarrassing. And let Butler, Horford, all these players, you kept Tobias Harris. Peak.
Game done.
Game done, bench is on.
Get that fire exit door open. I'm out of here. I'm off.
Yeah. You know what? Good for Boston though, because then at least they're taking one away in it. Reclaim.
And I think Golden State have to realise they're in a dogfight right now.
Oh yeah, man.
This is not no easy thing against the newbies, bro. The young kids on the block and that, like.
KD tweeted high level of basketball being displayed, gentlemen.
He's just saying, I told you. You thought they swept us. You thought it was easy. You thought they're easy because they swept us. You thought you get them now.
Bit late for that, mate.
Why?
Why did you just run out the clock, man? You need time off for
Honestly.
what?
I can't lie, I might have to double down on my Warriors in 7 years. Because I just feel like all the games are going to be as close as this one is, or has been. And then right at the end,
I
someone's
think Warriors
going
in
to break
6. I have to write about it until it's not possible, bro. Where
up. Wow. That's huge that they won game 1 though. Absolutely huge. That's a big deal. Their first home loss of the playoffs.
But they've been an outstanding road team this whole playoffs, bro. But to be fair, they lose home, they lose and win at home in a way, so it won't surprise me for them to drop one of game 3 or 4, but it's great. I mean, as a neutral, as much as I do hate the Celtic, it's good to see Golden State have to dig deep.
Bro, for years, and this isn't their fault, but for years they had a much easier ride to get in here and even playing in the game.
My brother, you got KD, Clay, Steph, Draymond. Come on, man. You have the GOAT on the other side. He can't do it all.
Yeah.
Nah, it's dogfight, bro. I agree. To tell you what was key? You know when you were getting the heats off? It was like end of the third. Hello. And end of the third. And there was a couple really key plays towards the back end of the third. The Derek White free throw, the Robert Williams put back down.
And they was making tough shots, especially Derek Wright. Derek Wright was making
But then
tough shots.
that energy and momentum brought them into that fourth.
Yeah, that's a Mazzoline still, I can't lie. It's a cock massage.
That's what I do, bro. I don't bend down to scratch it.
It's happy, isn't it? Otto.
Oh yeah, let me get this. This will be handy for me to post tomorrow. Yeah, the post match for.
Oh, wait, I've got a plate, man. Hold on, wait. Cheers. 1 second.
Are we saying what? Celtics take game 1, we saying?
Amazing game from the Celtics. The defense came alive from I'll say about second quarter or third quarter, end of the third quarter. They really ramped up the defense. Jaylen Brown, very very key. He kept their hopes alive. Derek White hitting tough shots. Horford contributing, and the best way to beat Golden State is by what? You gotta attack them on the inside, beat the top. So
whoa.
Yo.
Obviously beat up the defender to the pit, innit? So once you've done that, you give yourself a chance, and Boston just made tough shots, man. Like, hats off to Boston, man. Good game 1 for them. Get home advantage, innit? I can't believe that. That was a very good.
Great game.
So guys, game has ended.
I need to get Cam's reaction before you do your.
Yeah. Just come do things close. Just said, what's wrong with it? I'm just yeah.
Yeah. What are you saying? Game 1?
For me, it was crazy enjoyable. I can't lie, when Golden State were up 15, I thought it was curtains, but it just shows how well, one, Boston are coached, and two, I think Golden State definitely made some coaching errors. Steve Kerr, I think you sat Steph Curry at some of the wrong points in the game. Like when he was really hot in the first quarter, you got to bring him out there in the second quarter and let him continue it. And the rest of your team didn't really seem to get it going. I don't think Boston's going to replicate this game for game 2, and I have Golden State winning that game quite comfortably. But I'm just happy we got a series, man. We got a good series as well.
We played the game.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown. As much as Al Horford hit when he was like 6 of 8 from 3 and led the team in scoring, it was Jaylen Brown at points in the game when no one else was really showing much offense. He was consistently scoring throughout the game. So yeah, I'll give it to Jaylen Brown.
Oh, fair play. Shout out Toby as well, bro. Shout out Toby.
On the meow thing and that.
You said rats and cats and dogs.
Rats and cats and dogs.
See, listen, guys. See, when I say in the intro, yeah, tell your rats and cats and dogs is what I mean.
Toby's
Because
hair, bro.
Toby, the kitty cat them things there, he wrote true. It was air. He even gave his few meows and that. So, you know what I'm saying? Let your pets listen. You never know. So, but yeah, man. Hats off to Jaylen Brown. Because not only
thanks as well, Cam, bro.
yeah, because not only did Jaylen Brown obviously on the offensive side like kept them alive, he was giving them hope, hitting timely shots. Defensively, he was also holding his own.
He wasn't.
I just punch him up. Udoka, bro, the Celtics coach.
This is good.
Bro, how do you
Very
adjust
easy.
within a game so comfortably to negate it? Like, what what was happening in that first quarter?
Because they're my
You just
genius, man.
adjusted.
This is what helps when you've been playing games in the playoffs. Whereas don't worry, Boston swept round one, but 7 game series. What haven't you seen in these players now?
What haven't you faced? We
Exactly.
spoke about the facing the beast in Giannis and
Bro, Boston have had the toughest road out of anyone to get to the finals, and if they win a ring this year, I'm gonna 100% double down and say no other team in the history of the NBA who have won a title have had to play a tougher road. Playing the preseason favourite and sweeping them, yeah, defending champions and beating them in 7, and then the number 1 seed
in your conference.
in the league. Isn't that no? Because Phoenix. In their conference, sorry. And beating them in 7 as well. Like, you've seen everything, and these guys are locked in, man.
Then Steph Curry's Golden State.
Yeah.
Locked in.
It does bring us a mad series, innit?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely was a good series. So yeah, we'll see what happens considering the next series.
Golden State, bro.
I say Golden State will respond in game 2. I don't think it'll be a cruisable victory, but it'll just be one of those where it's like, yeah, they was managed to took one tail. But I don't think it'll be the likes of like this, but maybe a closer game where they just kind of hang on.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nah, for real, man.
But other than that, this was it's our first watch along.
Yes.
It's very tough for us UK guys because the games are extremely late.
It's currently 4:35 in the morning.
Yeah, it's 4:35 in the morning. So
Devastation, bro.
when this goes up, bruv, watch every minute of it, every second, bruv.
No stalling.
You're tired.
Every second, bruv. I can't lie.
It's light outside.
I 100% fell asleep several times.
This is.
Like, do you know it's like the doze off that I was like,
Oh, okay.
like definitely I didn't actually just like.
Shout out to the iced coffee for getting us through.
Like,
man.
Yes, yes,
Aldi,
that-
shout, Cam.
Listen,
Yeah.
Cam's ice
That
latte thing,
was crazy.
bruv. Yeah, you lot are missing out.
It's fully light outside. I'm gonna record this, bro.
That's what we
Let
finna
my-
do.
Yes, let
Yeah.
people understand.
He's done.
Just have to unlock it. You can pause that. Stop that and then boom.
I don't know.